afternoon, everybody. This is Fiona from FF Design Studio 66, formerly Elio Moon Arts. I've had a big change around, changed my business quite considerably, and now I'm actually doing a lot of teaching. And today, I've made some of these this morning, and I thought these might be a nice idea for you. I just thought I'd show you how I made them. I'm sure there's been plenty of other people who've made them before, but here we go. So I've already pre-cut these ones, but I will do this one so you can see what I did. I just grabbed a glue stick, 2 book pages. I'm just going to add some glue to one side. You want to make sure that you get the edges done with this as well. Well, it's not too bad because we do have to trim this down as well. Okay, so I'm just going to grab these 2 edges and I'm just going to line them up. I'm just going to smush that all down, make sure it's adhered really well. Pop that away, and now I'm going to grab out my paper trimmer and I'm going to trim these down to ATC size because that's what I was actually using these ones for. So I'm just going to fold it in half. Because I want these to be a little bit sturdy. The ones I made this morning were not quite as sturdy as this. I only used a single page. So I've decided to double it up. Okay, so I'm going to put this edge up here. We're going to go 3.5. Take that piece off, flip it around to the open edge side, and we're going to go 2.5 inches, that is, by the way. And we're left with this ATC sized piece of paper. I'm going to grab my circle punch. This is one that I got off Timo. This is a 2-inch circle punch. What I do is the folded edge I put right down into the bottom of the punch and just line it up a little bit to make sure you can see what you're doing. Punch it out, and then we have our piece ready to go. So what I've done with these ones, which I haven't done with this one yet because I've already got these ones pre-done, I've just got some quarter-inch doubles, might be 1/8 of an inch, double-sided tape, and I've put that down on all sides. I also have some acetate. These are 2¼ inches by 2¼ inches. I've got 4 of them to do these 2. And I'm actually going to actually peel this off, and I'm going to put 2 of these in first, and then I'll show you what I'm going to do next. Okay, so let's just pull this tape off this one. Okay, nearly there. Because you've got such a small gap in this middle piece, all I did was I took a piece of that 1/8 of an inch tape, and I've just sort of left it the same width and put it through the center. I'm hoping that when I peel this off, it will still fold nicely on that creased line. That's if it'll come up all right. There we go. Another bit. This side now. That one off. And that one off. Okay. Grab our couple of pieces of acetate. So I'm just going to wipe mine over, make sure it's clean. Oops. I'm just going to line it up to pop it on here. Now you want to make sure that you've got a little bit of space at the top and the bottom of it. The reason I say that is because we're going to use some more of this tape to close it off, or if you have some, I use this here in Australia, I use this 450 quick dry adhesive. It's great. and it doesn't seem to show through. So I might actually use that again. Just make sure your acetate's clean when you do this, otherwise it will show up. Do the same again. Try and centre that on there. Okay, yep, that's nice. That's going to centre down nicely. Okay, so now I've got a girlfriend who loves to collect things. She likes to do nature art, and this time I think I'm going to put a couple of feathers in. Oops, I don't want it to rock around too much. So what I think I need to do first is I'm going to put some glue down quickly on one side of this acetate. And just remember, this is a quick dry glue, so it will dry very quickly, and I'm just going to do the same on this one. Quickly grab a couple of feathers, maybe just one. Pop that in there and smush them down together. So now I have this cute little feather inside my piece. Oops. Might just quickly do this next one so that I can use that bit of glue that's come out. And then once you've done that, you can actually decorate them however you like. So I'll show you what I'm going to do with mine. And then I'd love to see what you do with yours. So if you do decide to make some of these, I'd love for you to go over to my YouTube page and share it with me. Or if you'd like to go over to my Facebook page and share with me what you've done, that would be awesome. So that'll be at FF Design Studio 66. So 2 pieces of acetate, pop them on. Remember to leave a little bit of space at the top and the bottom so it's nice and easy to glue them down. And this time I might add a feather and maybe one of these dried flowers. These are a paper daisy. I'm just going to get a little knife just so that I can cut this bulky bit out of the bottom, because I don't want too much bulk in there, otherwise it may not. Here we go, that's better. So I'm going to put that one down there like so. Where did my feather go? Have to get another one. Okay, there we go, and a feather down there, and let's use this glue that we've got. Okay, bit down here, bit over here, and then we'll smush it all down. Just take that bit off the centre there. That goes down, that goes down. Now this one will be a little bit bulky because it's got such a large flower in it. And then you end up with something like this. So I'm just going to grab my card and smush that down as best I can. Close that up. It doesn't dry out on me. So I'm just going to grab some, just an all-purpose glue. It's just an art glue. I'm just going to pop some glue around the edges, just so that they're nicely shut in. Same with this one. This one may not need it. I may have got all of this with the last bit. A bit there. Need a little bit there. Like I said, these are not hard to make, and I found they turn out quite pretty, so I enjoyed making these this morning. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to now grab hold of, what am I going to grab? Oh, these. So I've got these little tags. Some of them are from Shabby Dabby Doodah, some of them are from Tracy Fox. And I like both lots. So, and I think there's probably a couple of other places as well. I'm just going to ink the edges of my ATC card, or it could be a journal card if that's what you wanted to use it for, something that's decorative. I suppose you could use them as toppers on top of a journal as well. So I'm just going to ink up some of these. I've got some little specimen ones here as well. So essentially we're making an ATC that's a specimen card. That there. Got one there. Yep. Maybe this one can go over this side a bit further. Okay. I'll do one for this one as well. Yep, one of those. All the boring stuff. Okay, so one of those. Okay, and then we've got so these have got a nice little saying on them as well as their like specimen card type of things. Okay, so now I'm just going to grab that all-purpose glue again and stick these down. When I do this, I'm just going to be careful not to get it up in this top corner here, because that will be sitting just over the edge of the transparent part. So I'm not sure whether I mentioned it before, the pieces of acetate that I had, I've cut a 2-inch hole in the center here, and then I've got a 2 1/4 inch piece of 2 pieces of acetate, and sandwich my feather in between. So I'm just going to pop that one there. There's one done. Next one. So once again, the same thing, making sure not to get that top corner. Okay, that's on. Now pop this little saying on it. This is what you are comes to you. Now I'll put that one there. Now I'm going to grab my I don't know what you call this one. This is one I brought off Temu. It's one of those setters for the little eyelets. An eyelet setter is what it is. And this is one I brought off Temu. It's worked well for the whole time that I've had it. I'm pretty happy with how it works. That helps. A little bit of something caught in there. Okay, let's grab a couple of eyelets. These are the wrong eyelets. These ones I want. So these ones are just some gold eyelets. So I'm just going to pop that one on there. Pop my card over the top. And wham, just like that, it's done. Do it again. I'll just pop that one in there this time myself, then bring it over and turn it over. Pop it down. So we've got 2 eyelets done. Now, I don't know whether you've seen this one. I don't know whether you brought one from Temu at all, but this has been a really good buy. I think I paid maybe $30 or $40 for it. It has a 5mm and a 3mm hole punch on it. Has a 5 and a 3mm one of these. These just come out. And then it can also vary the depth on each side as well with these little things. And you just close it, push the button in and pop it away back in its container. I find it comes in very handy. It also came with eyelets as well when I brought it. They come with 3mm and 5mm eyelets. So that was handy. And there it goes. It can stay there. Next, I need a few beads, and I would also also like some pins. I'm just going to grab some of these pins. I might just ink the edges of this these ATCs first. And I'm going to ink on both sides because it's see-through. You could add other stickers onto this if you wanted to. I'm choosing to keep them quite simple. I'm going to make some loaded pockets later on today, and I will be adding some of these into the loaded pockets. Well, they do take a little bit of work, but I just think they're well worth it. I think they come up and they look really cool. You could use stickers if you didn't want to use real flowers or anything like that to pop in between the two bits of acetate. Okay, that's then done with that. Now let's make something to dangle off it and grab some pins. So we have 2 pins. These are those bulb pins. These ones are just in a gold colour, bright gold actually. I normally like the more antique type gold. What am I going to use? Okay, let's get these. So I've got some of these little jewellery plier things. So I'm just going to grab some findings for jewellery findings. That one's yellow. What am I going to put on there? Maybe I'll just do one big long bead on this one. No, that's not. It's too long. Okay, got a little purple acrylic bead. That's like a triangle, diamond type one. I've got a little heart one. Other ones we've got in here. Okay. And I've got this little rounded colour one that has a bit of yellow in it as well. So grab that. Make sure that's tipped in. Okay. I'll add this to my little bulb pin, and there you have the first card done. Going to make another one now for our feather, and I might do it in this pearly coloured one. So 2 pearl beads, a heart-shaped pearl bead, and then 1 pearl bead. Should be enough on that one. Take your end, twist it all the way over. That one needs to come up just a little bit more. Push them together. That's it. Okay. Now this one can go onto our bulb pin. And we have 2 either ATCs or journaling cards to go in and decorate our journals or to give to somebody else. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Thanks very much. My name's Fiona, FF Design Studio. Come along and join us, Facebook and YouTube. Thank you guys. Bye.